Edith Nantamu recently returned from Qatar, a country she traveled to for domestic work in 2021. This was Nantamu's second attempt at gaining employment outside Uganda after spending 2 years in Saudi Arabia. In an interview with Beg Television, Nantamu noted that many female migrant workers face hurdles including sexual harassment and delays in acquiring passports, among others, stories of which may dampen the moods of prospective migrants.
And the mother passport delays, my mind shatters, my mind goes off track, and then you'll see me getting pregnant the next time. Ugandans, we're not working anymore. I mean, you know, we have lost that patience and we are so proud.
Nantamu is one of the tens of thousands of Ugandan youth migrating for cheap labor in the Middle East annually. According to government figures, Uganda has the world's youngest population with over 78% of its population below the age of 30. With just under 8 million youth aged 15 to 30, the country also has one of the highest youth unemployment rates in sub-Saharan Africa. Government agencies attribute this to the disconnect between the academic qualifications achieved and vocational skills needed for jobs that are in demand for workers. Over the past 2 decades, many youths have found labor abroad as the only way to escape from the vicious cycle of poverty. Thus, the number of Ugandans who migrated to the Middle East for work in 2016 rose from 3,178 to over 100,000 in 2018. However, things are changing fast. Statistics show the number of Ugandans leaving the country is reducing annually, a situation attributed to many factors. Erithaya Nachuwala, the Assistant Public Relations Officer in the Department of Citizenship and Immigration Control in the Ministry of Internal Affairs, attributes the reduction to the high costs incurred to export a laborer and failure to realize the high expectations some Ugandans have when making decisions to travel abroad.
Most of the Ugandans, if you're to look at it, most of the Ugandans that go there are those that have actually not completed fully their education. So they fail to join the employment world here, they fail to get employment, they fail to create their own jobs. So in order to survive in this growing economy, they have to go and work abroad.
Intergovernmental relations have also played a part in reducing the number of migrant workers leaving Uganda. Stuart Oramire, the executive director at the Uganda Association of External Recruitment Agencies, UERA, attributes the reduction to the recent delays to sign a bilateral labor export agreement between Uganda and Saudi Arabia.
The level of externalization of migrant workers lessens. And here I mean when the scale of the number of migrant workers we send into this country goes down, it automatically means that fewer Ugandans will get the opportunities to go and work, but also at a macro level, national level, it means that Uganda as a country is going to receive less remittances into the economy.
An unregulated labor market saw a rise in human trafficking and reports of exploitation of workers' rights. UERA was established in 2013 with the purpose of organizing and uniting all companies licensed under the Labor Externalization Program to ensure protection of migrant workers' human rights and their welfare. Also, government established the External Employment Management Information System, EEMIS, to monitor all recruitment agencies. However, Winnie Banura, the Secretary General UERA, blames the system for lacking effectiveness and instead slowing down processes.
We request that this system be streamlined according to a particular country's needs. Because right now, we have the system that has been built against the model of Saudi Arabia that handles especially domestic workers. It is the same system that has been used in Qatar. It is the same system being used in UAE, Kuwait, and other countries. So you find that these other countries are being affected, and the other jobs for our Ugandans other than domestic are not coming in and are going to our neighbors. Kenya are going to Ghana because our systems seem very rigorous. So
as a result, the amount of remittances to Uganda is also reducing despite the global recovery from the pandemic. A 2021 report by the International Fund for Agricultural Development showed that remittance flows to Uganda declined by 26% from $1.4 billion in 2019 to $1.1 billion in 2020. Yet, despite the report decline, Uganda was ranked among the top 10 recipient countries in sub-Saharan Africa. But fewer departures mean much more reduced remittances to the economy.
We have witnessed over the last few months a decline in placement opportunities for Ugandans in the key destination country, that is Saudi Arabia. And this is attributed largely to a new policy by the Saudi authorities of opening up diverse sources for migrant labor. As a result, the number of countries that until recently were not placing workers in Saudi are doing so now. These include Burundi, in our neighborhood, Cameroon, Ghana, Ethiopia, among others.
To government, the way out is for Ugandans to embrace skills acquisition to reduce over-dependency on external labor markets.
There are a lot of opportunities or potential that is being unlocked in our economy, and I therefore urge that we should not see this as a cause for despair, but a call to action so that we exploit fully the existing potentials.
For Big Television, Naguja Serena.